Hello, this is Sean Copeland, Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank, and welcome to another edition of Regent Elevate, and we are continuing our 5 questions to significance. This is based upon interviews of 112 individuals in my life who have abundant lives, joyous families, and just who are really significant. And so I have asked them, what's made your life so successful? And all of them have 5 things in common. Today we're going to talk about number 3. The first one was they all focus on others more than themselves. The second one was they have a very, very clear vision of who they want to be. The third one, I want to share a story with you to articulate this point. There was a gentleman by the name of David Marquette who was a pretty average soldier in the Navy. He hadn't done particularly well. He had gotten passed over for promotions. And one day he gets a phone call from his father, and his father is about to pass away. David flies back to Omaha, Nebraska, meets with his father. There was a point in time, he wasn't particularly close to his dad, but there was a point in time when they were alone in the hospital room, and his dad told David these words, "Please don't be like me. Please don't end up like me." And David was very confused. He said, "What do you mean, Dad? I don't understand." And his father said, "I've gone all the way through my life, and I have tried to do the least that I could do. I tried to work the least I could work the fewest hours, work as little as I could work, not work hard. I came home. I didn't invest in my kids' lives." He said, "I didn't invest in my community, didn't invest in our church." And he said, "Now, all these years I thought I was cheating life, and now I know that I am the one that got cheated." So David, his father passes away. David goes back to the Navy, and it really changes his perspective because in reality, he was his dad. He had turned out just like his father, was mediocre in everything he had done, never gave a great effort. So to make a very long story short, David ends up turning things around. And there, all of a sudden, he's getting promoted, and he's getting good marks and good reviews. And soon, a position comes open for commander of the USS Santa Fe. And this was a nuclear submarine that was the worst in the Navy in every category. Performance, morale, no matter what it is, it was the worst of the worst. So very few people actually posted for this particular job. David posts, and because of his improved performance, he gets the job. And he goes in to become commander of this nuclear submarine. And lo and behold, all he does is he implements all the things that he wishes his bosses had done over the years. He listens to his people. He gives them authority. They have great communication. They have fun. There's all these things that he wished he could have experienced. He brings that to his team, and he becomes a leadership legend. The USS Santa Fe goes from worst to first. All of a sudden, he writes a book called Turn the Ship Around that is a bestseller. He is now teaching millions all over the world about leadership. And this gentleman goes from being really mediocre or below average to being one of the best in the world simply because of question number 3, am I committed to being the best at everything that I do? What happens is you and I tend to sleepwalk at times. We're just trying to get through the day, get through the meeting, get through the school event or the sports event with our children, get through the night until they go to bed. We're just trying to get to the weekend, get to retirement, and that is not what these 112 significant individuals that I know, that's not how they live. They give their best at everything that they do. If they're not passionate about it, they don't do it. They're passionate as fathers, passionate as business leaders, passionate as mothers. They are passionate. So I leave you with question number 3. Are we giving our very best effort at everything that we do? Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back with question number 4 next week.